That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble and heading into elimination revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Colt, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in a large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest...
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about... CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time tag team. Face first, a setting up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Face first. Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Oh, what an axe handle.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly be the champion.
The champ might have just incited an angry response after that.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor. Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit. And perched up top.
He lands hard.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Rubbed with the point of the elbow.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Nice Russian leg sweep.
Ascending to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Went for it all, but gets nothing. What a punch.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Oh. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Piercing chop.
DDT.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something.
Incoming. Tremendous impact. No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Mounting there.
On a step ahead of The Rock. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back.
So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Oh, what a quick answer. Oh! High red district for CM Punk.
Wants to finish this.
Watch out! Whoa! Cross body! And are you kidding me? He's going up again?
From above.
Here we go.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and...
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. Oh, and he stops that offense.
Here it comes.
Connects with a rock bottom.
Did the champ just finish the job?
Shoulders are down. What a kick out at two.
Keeping those title dreams alive a little longer.
Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual if that wasn't enough. Counter by CM Punk. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That throwing caution to the wind.
Bang! A springboard cross body.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air.
straight into the barricade. Delivered into the barricade. Oh, stiff uppercut.
Heading to the top now.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh, man. Managing to evade a precarious position there. Going for that power slam, denied, and snapped down with an inverted DDT. The Rock was waiting for it. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Wasting no time. Into the cover. Kick out, kick out. The champion stays alive.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any other mere mortal, that would have been the end of the line.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing. Follows it up with a clothesline.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. Just caught all that with his face, but now CM Punk looks like he's opened up.
Just welting the back with those laces. Punk's had enough. He's looking. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Hooked up. Oh, shin breaker.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on two of the greatest to ever do it. Putting on an
He wants it one more time.
absolutely disrespecting the champion with that. Reorientating them in the corner here.
And Rock is feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to WrestleMania.
Wants to finish this.
From the top rope. Oh, could this be it?
Going to slam GTS.
Night-night. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
These competitors might not have enough.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at him with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee Rock to secure victory, and the W still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper?
Oh, no. Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman going to hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost got blasted, but the Rock put down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed the Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game it.
From the top rope, bullseye with the elbow.
Immediate cover after the impact. 2. Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk!
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humbler.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, and if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative, Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a 3-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the Octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker.
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, it's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting this CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam. Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in WWE history, the biggest title in all of MMA. CM Punk has to face that down tonight. If the best in the world can take down the Beast incarnate, Punk will have definitely earned the moniker.
Taking a look under the ring now. What's Lesnar at? Look at that! Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody in WWE can reach.
And even with Lesnar underestimating Punk, saying his opponent is taking MMA classes for beginners at his local gym, it's going to be very difficult for Punk to land strikes or lock-in submissions on the Beast tonight. Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
Cuts it off.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality. During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have seen Heyman diversifying his interests. He's introduced more clients lately, even bringing them to championship glory. And I know he has an eye on a few other talents in the locker room too. But until one of them can topple the Beast, there is no question about where Heyman's true loyalty lies.
Turning around with a reversal.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk and Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he won under the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Soaring. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
And down with the suplex.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
Stalking from above.
Up high.
Body from the top.
Talk about dire straits. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to keep going at this point.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut. Oh, man. Now really focusing in on attacking that leg. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Propping him up in the corner. Softened up opponent has no clue where they're at. This might wake you up in a bad, bad way.
That finally shoved off the top.
Punk avoids the attack. Quick exchange of counters there.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Boom. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Bam. Just emptying everything they've got now.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Oh! There's no need for finesse when flying fists will do just fine.
And that'll end this exchange right there. Lesnar looking to unleash his animalistic power
On the opposition, a big German suplex. And ladies and gentlemen, to suplex.
And now it's Lesnar with a late pin. Got the shoulder up at the last possible moment.
Impossible! How did he kick out? The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight, the determination, Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, no, a war for the ages.
Once again, Punk taking things outside.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. Oh, using the table to cause some serious damage.
What is it about our desk that attracts superstars to it? CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
It's all Punks for the taking.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Quick evasion from him there.
And CM Punk is in control.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Man. Oh, here we go. Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts. Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Lesnar timed that just right.
Punk never saw that coming. Lesnar showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Brock weathered the storm and wants to hail down thunder of his own.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
He saw that one coming.
This place is going insane.
The ground beneath my feet is shaking. Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Coming back from the outside now.
And Lesnar is clearly looking for a fight here.
He's got a table. We know where this is going, gentlemen. Things are heading ringside now. Propelling into the table.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Setting up that table. No doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here.
Calculating the next move here. Holy hell! Broken in half by the table.
Taking the brutal route and annihilating his opponent and the table.
From the top. Oh no, went big and pays for it.
That didn't look good at all. Our ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Escape just in time. Oh, sent careening into the ring post. Wants to finish this.
From the top. Through the air. And connects.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Now might be a good time to think about leaving, guys.
Float over Russian leg sweep. So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about honor, but launching.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation, but shots to the head quickly put a stop to that, and responds with a counter of their own. Punk sidesteps out of that.
He gets into the ring. And if Brock Lesnar looked at me,
Serves him right for running his mouth.
Buster. Scaling the turnbuckle here.
From above.
Take off. Crossbody from the top.
Punk's knee to the face.
Short arm clothesline connects.
He's so strong, creates space. Uh-oh.
Reversed directly into an arm drag. Ringing the arm. And now getting tied up like a pretzel. Just punches to the gut now. Trying to get some space and...
Lesnar got it locked in. Kimura lock. CM.
And tapping out. Doesn't want to fight this pain anymore.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
What an incredible fight. But in the end, it's Brock Lesnar who came out on top. The Beast has defeated the best.
Without Heyman. CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world. CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents. Be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner in MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody in WWE can reach.
And even with Lesnar underestimating Punk, saying his opponent is taking MMA classes for beginners at his local gym, it's going to be very difficult for Punk to land strikes or locking shoulders down, going for the cover. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Still in it.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to
Blast off! Crossbody from the top!
Decides to leave the confines of the ring. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Looks like he's opting for Old Faithful here, the steel chair.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Lesnar looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk to a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality. Being able to pull that off, nope.
And Brock, come on, Lock! Come on, Lock! It's in! Hey, look at this! Come on, Lock! Nowhere to go but perhaps... Oh, my God! They broke out of it! Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head.
Able to steer clear of danger.
He might have him.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point.
Brock headed ringside one more time. Ooh, great anticipation. Hooked up. Oh, shit breaker. Not looking good in this position.
Through the table. He's going to have to credit the table with the massive assist there. Really added even more damage to an already devastating maneuver.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Finds a counter for Lesnar.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming.
Oh, didn't see that one coming. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quickly. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
And he tosses it back in now. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Brock Lesnar stalking, and now just going to power his opponent up into a suplex. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Might be looking to turn this match into an impromptu hockey game.
Spin kick to the midsection. The action spilling in our direction.
Double underhook, trying to muscle them over and
Backdrops out of there.
Big knee to the midsection.
And his ribs may be smarting as it seems his torso is the target du jour. Using that barricade with great effect.
he's heading back to the ring.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Spin kick to the midsection.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk? Well, getting out of harm's way. But CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
Battling against the hold. Trying to get free from it. Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight, the determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, no, a war for the ages.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? From way up, diving double axe handle.
Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. Welcome to Soup. Head on CM Punk. That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
What an incredible fight. But in the end, it's Brock Lesnar who came out on top.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on, no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that. To show he still is the
Coming down on the chair.
absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that. Stalking from above.
From the top.
Oh, he misses the mark. impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. From the top.
Slips out of the way.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Punk looking to impose his will.
Muscling out of a double underhook.
Counts it into an Alabama slap.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge soon. Flying. Oof, no way home.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder over right as Punk was about to grab the briefcase.
Chop block.
Float over a Russian leg sweep. We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman and boom! Crossbody from the top.
He's making his way to ringside now. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks.
And averting damage there.
Brought down.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
German suplex.
Punk avoids the attack.
Big knee to the midsection.
God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
No! Lesnar's face got the worst of that.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
And he saw that coming from Brock. Oh, God.
Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
And the momentum's clearly against Brock now.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Driven into the barricade. And he comes in under the ropes now.
Brock Lesnar turning up the intimidation factor.
Counter by CM Punk.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up.
Boom, one step ahead there.
Oh, we know what's coming. Uh-oh. Quick thinking right there.
Focusing their attack on the arm. Bang, what a punch.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle. No, a war for the ages. We're going to crank on that arm now.
Punch to the face. Oh, suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Taking out the knee.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Inverted DDT.
Taking this match to the outside. He goes back into the ring here. Oh! Fire hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Bang! He finds a counter.
Quick takedown, double leg, and a high stacked pin here.
Kicking out in time.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Ooh!
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Snap suplex.
Chair with no caution at all. He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Brooks, good tap out time. He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out.
These competitors have been absolutely crackerjacked tonight.
I don't know how this could get any better. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS.
Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
2. He kicked out at 2.
I think Paul Heyman's heart just skipped a beat. Was that a wake-up call now for Brock Lesnar? Has it just angered the beast more?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Boom! Right on target. Trying to impale them with that chair.
Brock getting out of harm's way. God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
To the sky. Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight-up appetite for destruction territory here.
Avoided any damage there.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Setting up the table. Hopefully he's thought this through.
Switched it up and hit the DDT.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals. My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel. Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
The beast now is being contained.
Lesnar is getting shot down at every turn.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Went straight through the table, using that table to demolish his opponent. Oh, whipped directly into the steps.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Crashing to the floor.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match.
Oh! And he's able to avoid that offense.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
And now he's back into the ring. Making the climb to the top rope. Perched up top.
All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
This entire match has been a highlight reel moment. What a night for these competitors.
Just incredible. There has been no quit from these superstars.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is proving hard to deal with. A baseball bat under the ring. How truly American.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Lesnar timed that just right.
Back into the ring here.
Looks like Lesnar is feeling it. And he's taking this to the outside now.
And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
You don't see Lesnar flustered like this very often.
But a good old-fashioned punch to the mouth breaks it.
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow. Wow, Brock waylays him. Not so fast. Hurricane. And a well-timed counter. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created. Diamond-plated steel coming at you. And his body has taken a lot of the punishment. Stiff elbow will break that up.
Getting out of harm's way.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring.
Lesnar looking to bait his opponent into making...
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
He's able to counter that.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count.
That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing. That he leveled up by moving on to Brock. Watch out. Misses big time.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast. But I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to...
Look out! Wait a minute. What's the manager doing? Under the apron?
Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client.
Heyman can't find any reprieve right now.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. Oh, my God.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the velocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser-focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Turns it around. Momentum isn't completely out of Brock's side just yet.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Oh, not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. And now we've got a front row view.
A little more up close and personal than I would.
Lesnar looking to inflict a little more agony.
The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it. A timely counter by Lesnar. Saw it coming. It counters it.
Holy, meet the barricade.
He's able to combat out of Brock's grip. Oh, my God, a steel chair.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And, guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. Boom.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
Oh, he's got him up high. Still a follow-away slam.
Able to parry that one.
Oh, what a right hook. Ooh, what a damaging blow. Arm wringer.
But now popped in the jaw.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Punk sidesteps out of that. Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
Driven right into the post. Looks like he's coming back in.
Lesnar looking to bait his opponent into a mistake. Oh, right to the throat. Great move. Tope Atomico finds the mark.
He answers right back.
Brock is staring at Punk with vicious intent. Arm wringer adding some torque.
Able to fight out with a punch to the face. Ooh. Got a takedown. Gonna stack that up here. Shoulder pin. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close to the end. Trying for that scoop slam, but drop behind, and now reversed into an inverted DDT. Oof.
Oh, what a kick. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
From the top rope.
With the elbow drop, Punk knows he has to take his best shots at Brock Lesnar. Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
He's locked up here. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Down on the crown, all that weight compacting the spine. The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight, the determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, not a war for the ages.
Back in the ring.
Cole Nelson prying open the arms and
Powering out and a club to the back of the neck.
being carried around now.
I don't leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
Boom! Impressive awareness from him.
Northern Lights. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there. He'll make his way to the ring. Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
Oof, gets answered with a stiff knee.
Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly.
Backs. Uh-oh. Oh, converts that attack into a vicious bulldog. Uncorked a big punch.
Oh, did you hear that?
Punk looking dominant now.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
Ah, right to the back.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Ooh. No end in sight to this exchange.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Ref, are you blind?
He has no idea the danger he's in right now.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
What for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can hit on CM Punk. That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match,
it's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking out Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants up high.
Good Lord, taking flight.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in WWE history, the biggest title in all of MMA. CM Punk has to face that down tonight. If the best in the world can take down the beast incarnate, Punk will have definitely earned the moniker.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. Suplex.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation...
Here it is.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Driven down face first.
And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks. And now he gets back into the ring.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to up high, cross body from the top.
He counters with a great reversal.
Looking to wrench the arm now.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. Down on the skull. You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
Turns that back on CM Punk. And one punch connects after another. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won one of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned?
Brock headed ringside one more time.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk. This has definitely been a physical match, and we're seeing just how physical now.
Totally helpless at the moment.
That table just disintegrated. He'll never be the same after that trip through a table. Good reflexes from him there.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
reversed.
Oof, kick finds it. Spinning kick in the gut. That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Oh, Brock put a stop to that. Neck breaker. And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. Boom, swinging that like the Bambino. Everything working against Lesnar now.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Oh my, hurling a message to their opponent. We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Lesnar timed that just right. Powerful uppercut finds the mark.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Into the barricade.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Bam!
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. And now he's going to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
CM Punk headed to the top from the top. Taking a flight to nowhere.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Thunderous clothesline. This is not where you want to be against Brock Lesnar. Punk has to stop this onslaught, and fast. Oh! Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up. Perched up top. Whoa, look out.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit.
Uh-oh.
Crash and burn.
That mistake might have cost them the entire... What's it going to take to end it? Solid bit of defense on his part there. Ooh, nothing pretty. Punch to the mouth. Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
From the top. You gotta be kidding me.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's looking to change the tides with the steel chair. Punk sidesteps out of that. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet me. Go to sleep. Is it the...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle. No, a war for the ages. And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon.
And now heading back inside the ring. Oh, no. Hitting the bullseye with that chair. Brock here now. Not used to being without the momentum.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
This has been a clash of epic proportions.
If I wasn't here, I would think this match was a myth.
And takes it out.
Lesnar able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Yeah, Lesnar getting some newly determined focus. Pile driver!
Spiked him.
Oh my God, that is good.
Boom!
Momentum is really on the side.
This cage might be a bit rattled.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Oh, it just goes to show you.
Covering their opponent for the win. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
He's able to reverse it.
Pushing legs.
Landing on the chair hard.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys. Wicked kick.
Oh, man. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Every counter being answered.
Low blow. And Punk now looking for the pinfall. 3. No, he kicked out.
That sucked all the air out of this place. It looked like a done deal.
He's going for the pin. What does it take to keep this monster down?
This match has been incredible. And look, Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back down with a GTS. That could end Brock's night.
2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast. And Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match,
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the 3rd time in his career.
from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak in CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell. Oh, that last stomp had a little extra vinegar on it.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business, and CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt my record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in the structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight? And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Had it scouted, now can capitalize.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Chair shot delivered.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
He's about to become the chairman. One step ahead there. And he found an opening to fire back.
That could be the torch that lights the fire under McIntyre.
Opponent lifted up.
And Punk gets countered there.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
The cover! Wow, just barely making it out.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And where McIntyre goes from here is unknown. Drew's accustomed to putting out so many men with that maneuver.
Drew McIntyre showing everyone why we call him the Scottish Psychopath.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Countering each other again and again.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
McIntyre returning to the ring.
Oh, heads up, chairs flying. Who knows what's coming next? Punk and McIntyre might be...
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Ooh!
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Ooh! Oh.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
From way up, double axe handle pants. Using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh my gosh, what impact! This fight will not go down as a 5-star. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of a cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Driven down hard, right.
Going for the pin for the win. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close.
Moscow kiss. Jordan hit on CM Punk. No, 2 count.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
Oh, hit him with that wrench. We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
2 count. He manages to kick out. What strength.
At this point, I don't know if it's McIntyre's resolve or stubbornness keeping him in this one.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
This is not wrestling. This is not sports entertainment. This is brilliance. CM Punk. Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, he broke the wall! He broke the damn wall!
This match has actually taken the cell to its breaking point.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness. Oh, crushing headbutt. Going up, but the whole arena's more worried about the coming down part.
And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building. And now he's standing atop the cell over 20 feet off the ground.
I don't know what possesses a man to make that climb.
Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow. Oh, man!
And I think I'm hearing the roof buckle with every maneuver.
Countered with a backdrop. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
What a display of strength.
You've got to be kidding me.
No way. No.
I can only imagine what was going through his mind.
Oh, boy. And he retaliates. McIntyre might be able to start mounting something here.
Now's a chance for McIntyre to get back into this match.
Two titans of the times right now.
There is that mythical feeling in the air in the arena. It looks like he's going to press his luck, climbing up the cell wall.
Oh, come on. I know it's all about making moments, but this might be too much to risk.
He's made it to the top.
What's his plan now?
Standing on top of the cell, looking out over the entire WWE universe.
I wonder if he's starting to regret making that climb.
Gentlemen, we've reached the final pits of hell. It's time to see who will survive and who will succumb to its eternal fire.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage?
Showing no concern for safety or common sense, just going to war on top of the cell that was meant to contain them.
Brain Buster.
Oh, man.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say.
I cannot believe what we just saw. How did he survive that fall?
From the
top rope.
Oh, the high risk does not pay off. To take that risk and completely whiff like that, your chances of victory tonight. And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
what impact! Right in the kisser. And now McIntyre.
Will that close Punk up?
McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.